I chose Cape Town, South Africa as my #1 bucket list location because I think it's one of the most gorgeous, diverse cities I've ever been to. Picture this, imagine flying into a city where it's like an amphitheater of mountains. It's so dramatic. And when you land, you're surrounded by beaches and wine country and wild animals and everything you could possibly imagine. Honestly, I only had 5 days to spend in the city and I was determined. I wanted to see everything the city had to offer. So I came up with Laura's extreme bucket list for Cape Town. And these are the 5 things that are must-dos in this city. 1 is going to visit the famous Table Mountain. 2, going to Boulder's Beach and seeing the famous Cape African penguins. 3, going to Stellenbosch wine country, seeing the cheetahs and the wild birds and experiencing the beautiful wine country. 4, obviously going on a safari. I mean, it's just like enough said. And 5, which is my ultimate ever on my bucket list, was going great white shark cage diving. Stellenbosch is the famous wine region right outside of Cape Town, South Africa. It's kind of like their Napa Valley. They're known for their white wines, but my favorite was Spier Winery, where they have Sauvignon Blancs, a cheetah sanctuary, and a rare bird sanctuary that you can go visit. Knock, knock. I want him to go, whoo. On my last day in Cape Town, I was so nervous. I had to get up at 4:30 in the morning to go drive about an hour and a half to Gansby, this little fishing town outside, which is known for their shark diving. It didn't help that that morning when I picked up the paper, the front page headline was "Shark Attack, Surfer Eaten by a Great White Shark in Muizenberg Beach," which happened to be the beach that I was at the day before. I can't even describe what it's like to be face to face with a shark that's like the size of a Suburban. It has 3,000 teeth and you don't know which direction it's coming from. You're sitting in a cage and you're holding onto it and you're underwater and you're just kind of looking and you don't hear them until they're about 2 feet away from your face and you don't know, and it's so terrifying. It's like straight out of a horror movie. You just hear this like clink clink on the side of the cage and all of a sudden this great white shark is there and it's like grabbing on the cage and it's exhilarating. And it was something I thought about and watched on TV since I was a young child, and I remember just being in complete disbelief that I was finally there doing it.
There's penguins in the sewer grate. They're like, what up?
To me, the bucket list, the ultimate bucket list, isn't about just like checking off the boxes and just getting everything done and saying that you've done it. To me, it was kind of like conquering your fears, getting out there face to face with them, you know, getting out of your comfort zone and just squeezing the juice out of life. And that to me was the ultimate bucket list.